Hey guys, so tonight I am making one pot chicken and gravy, and this is courtesy of my eldest daughter. She sent me this recipe. She made it last week, I believe, so we're going to give it a shot today. So I've got the mashed potatoes boiling. This is going to be, the chicken and stuff's going to be topped over mashed potatoes, but you could do rice if you want. I'm using bouillon cubes, so I did the boiled water with my bouillon cube, and I am doubling the sauce because we have a lot more chicken than the recipe calls for, and there's more people in my house. So I'm doing 4 cups of the chicken broth, and then I'm going to be doing 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons, and I'm saying it wrong, sorry, teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder or granulated garlic, whichever you like. And then half a teaspoon of thyme, salt, and pepper. And then oregano, which I have a little bit left of this one, and then I have another jar because I grew my own. So this is my own. Then you're gonna need 2, and actually the salt, pepper, oregano, and thyme is going to be 1 teaspoon because I'm doubling it. And you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter, and I would say just a couple tablespoons of the flour. You're going to kind of have to eyeball it when you're making this gravy part in the beginning. So I'm going to start heating up my butter. And you know what? I'm going to throw in some minced garlic because you guys know William likes garlic. I'm going to put extra. All right, I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of flour and just watch. This will burn. That's probably good. You don't want it to be too dry, and you want it to cook for just a few, I don't know, maybe a minute or 2 so that it burns off the flour taste in your roux. And then I'm gonna once you've got your roux going, you're going to start slowly stirring in your chicken broth. All right, I'm gonna start adding the seasoning. Eyeball the pepper. It's a good stir. Then I'm going to add some fresh garlic. I'm going to do that now so it can cook with the chicken. I already seasoned the chicken with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then I cut it in strips, and I have a little over 2 pounds of chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and add it carefully into this. You can do your chicken how you want. You're gonna shred it when it's done, so do you. All right, you're gonna let this cook and simmer for about 15 minutes. And you're gonna cover it with a lid. All right, I've let all of my chicken and my gravy cook. I took my chicken out and shredded it in a bowl. I don't like to shred it in the gravy. It just makes a mess if you accidentally fling chicken while you're doing that. So I don't do it. So I'm gonna pour the chicken back in this bowl very carefully. to give this a good stir. I'm going to turn this on low and let this simmer for just a few more minutes, and then I'll be back to plate.